to the Garage Proj again. Yesterday we spent the whole day getting rid of the stumps that we from falling the trees. And then today we're going to be just getting rid of the slab, staking everything out, and potentially starting excavation today. Concrete's coming up nice. They didn't put any steel in this, so makes for quick work at that part of the process. Right? It's really frustrating. So we were able to dig where the building was.
Yeah. But everything else is frozen where the building wasn't.
It's frozen. And it's only down like this much, but it's too much to get through with the machine.
Yeah. Are you gonna have to wait till? Whoa!
It's fine. Sure, nice out today.
Hi. Game plan?
I'm gonna start a fire and try to get the frost out.
Because the ground is too frozen to dig.
Not everywhere, just a couple spots.
What do you got there? Just an axe and a jerry can?
That's all you need, and a lighter. Hey, Judge.
Okay, this is gonna be scary.
Careful, it's gonna go low.
Am I standing in the right spot?
This heater that Joe's brother has, like a ground heater, so it's got hoses
Yeah.
that runs glycol through it.
Yeah.
So you put the hoses where we're gonna dig. Like we're not gonna put, I'm not gonna put, you're not gonna get through it. It's frozen there. The other garage was like this. So where you dug out easy there, that's where a massive tree was. So we pulled out a stump, got below the frost.
So are we gonna have a fire or what?
I don't know. I mean, I could start it. Sure.
Then at least I can keep warm.
Yeah, sure. Hey, babe.
Hey.
Okay, so we got a ground heater.
Should we turn it off?
Yeah, we're gonna turn it off right now.
Yeah. Hear the birds?
No.
You can't hear the birds?
No.
I'm wearing too many hoodies.
There you go. Heard that one.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are at the Garage Proj, and we're going to show you what's been going on, what we've been doing. There's a huge hole behind me, which used to be where the garage was. So, in a nutshell, the Garage Proj is a project that James is working on for a client. We mentioned in our other videos that we would love to be working on our own property right now, but we have to make money. So this is a really awesome opportunity for James and I to work in the community that we live in and make some money so that we can do things on our property that we want to do in the spring and summer. So this used to be a garage, right?
Yeah. And we've started the excavation.
We started the excavation. Well, no, let's backtrack a little bit. In the last episode, we demoed the garage. And then it was basically just a cement pad underneath the garage. And then what the clients want to build here is a 2-story studio. So James has to dig 4 feet down into the ground in order to put in the utilities. Is that
Footings.
what it is? The footings.
Yeah, so you got to get below frost line.
Yeah, you got to get below frost line here in Canada so that the footings don't freeze, so that the structure, once it's built, doesn't heave, which I just learned last night.
Yeah.
So let's go
Good
down
job.
in the hole. Okay, so when James and his friend were excavating this big hole, it's frozen, right?
Well, it was. The ground is quite frozen, but only in parts. Where the garage was, it's not frozen. The frost didn't penetrate the ground.
Right. So anyway, we got the excavator here, and it's really hard to dig in frozen ground.
We can show you up over here.
It's not good on the machine, and it just makes everything a little bit more difficult. Like this is full on ice.
Yeah, there's
In
snow and
here.
ice in there.
So
and-
instead of digging like a nice, like smooth corners, you're gonna get all of this rigid stuff. So
we also have hard pan.
yeah, what's that?
You can see all these different layers and how compact this is. So it's like a clay with rock just basically cemented. This isn't frozen, so if it was frozen I wouldn't be able to get the soil to break apart. But it's extremely hard, compact soil and rock, making excavating a little bit more of a challenge, right?
So we got our friend to bring us out a ground heater. So this is something that probably not a lot of people have heard of before, especially if you live somewhere warm. So we have to thaw out the ground. If the ground's not thawed and you want to dig, you gotta thaw it yourself. So this morning, the guys were here with this machine. They hauled out a whole bunch of hose. Hose.
It's actually working already.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the hose have heat,
Yeah, it's glycol.
glycol.
So glycol won't freeze. It's kind of like an alcohol. And it's good for heating up and cooling off temperatures. So it will, similar to water, right? So it's set to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. We've got it turned off right now just because of the sound. But yeah, so it's gonna, with the insulated tarps and this, it's gonna help push and melt all the frost out of the ground. It's actually made a difference. Like this morning when we put this down, this was pretty much white, right? And it was running for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's cool.
So this is gonna make a big difference. And then this hose is
We
kind
got
of
it.
distributed back and forth all over the entire remaining portion of what we have to dig, because we got 75% of the excavation is completed. And it's just too hard on the machine for it to, it's just clawing at it, and it's like scratching at a brick wall with your bare hands.
Yeah. Okay. So we wait for this for a day, and then you can keep digging.
Yeah, like the remaining part of the excavation with the ground thawed is going to take like 2 hours.
Okay.
Won't take very long at all.
Okay. Clyde's walking the plank. I'll walk the plank. We got this big hole. We got some footings.
Footings are in,
Yeah.
but they're covered. Yeah.
So what's next?
Pour concrete We're gonna pour concrete here, and we're gonna pour concrete over there.
Yeah.
So
Because, quick recap, tore down the existing garage that was here. Okay. Gonna link all these videos in the description for you so you can catch up if you're new here. Tore down this garage, moved this garage 2 properties over. That garage is going to be reassembled 2 properties over with a new concrete slab that's being laid actually right now. There's guys over there doing the footings and everything for that right now. And then this is going to be, we'll B-roll a picture for you. This is going to be a 2-story studio that James and the owner of the property have designed, and James is building. So super exciting.
So this is where we've moved all the walls to, and the trusses have been moved over here. And this is where the new pad is being made for the new garage, or the old garage. New pad, old garage.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at Norman's house, and this is where the garage is being moved to. And this is a slab on grade with a thickened edge and a 12-inch grid of rebar. As you can see, it's almost ready and almost done being tied. The guys are just gonna finish this up today, and we'll be pouring in a couple of days, along with the footings over at the studio. So yeah, concrete day is coming. Always fun.
Next time on the Tie Life.
Well, Norman, time to pour some concrete today or what?